Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be covering my first impressions of Ahrefs' new search engine called Yep.com. So this search engine has been released in a beta mode for about almost the last 8 months or so. It launched in June of 2022 and it's been in beta mode pretty much ever since then. At this point, I'm reviewing this in about January 2023, almost the end of January 2023. So definitely, I'm hoping that there'll be more changes and additions. But overall, this is my first impression of the search engine at this stage. Before we quickly get into that, I'll be covering a little bit more about the search engine itself and doing a quick comparison between Google search results and Yep.com search results, so stick around for that. I'm pretty sure there'll be some interesting insights from that. So getting on with this video, I'm going to quickly talk about a few unique features from Yep.com at this stage. So one of the most unique features is it currently doesn't have any ads, and I don't believe it will be incorporating any ads in the near future. So that's pretty good for users and their user experience from that perspective, but a little bit bad for anyone who wants to advertise on this particular search engine in the future. Another interesting thing is the 90-10 revenue split. So according to Ahrefs, it's going to be splitting revenue that's going to be generated by content creators. The content creator receives 90% of the revenue and 10% of the split would go to the search engine itself. There hasn't been too many details explaining exactly how this will be broken down, eligibility and etc. I haven't really come across anything more detailed to date. However, if anything does change, definitely I might make another video in the future about that, depending on how significant these changes will be and how it will benefit content creators. So let's quickly get into using this search engine and what I think will be my first impressions based on what we find here. At the moment, I'm quite high for my expectations. I'm quite positive. Ahrefs does great SEO tools and features. I'm hoping that this will trickle down into the search engine. So let's see. Let's look at Facebook, see what pops up. So as we can see straight away, we have all, so that's all the results, images and news. So that's all that we have. We don't have a video function or anything else at this stage in the search engine. We do have a Wikipedia result here, which is quite nice. We have Wikipedia as the first result. Okay, we have another one which is Britannica, which is not encyclopedia. Image panel here that's come up, or image result. The Google Play Store app, news for Guardian, and Google app again, Apple app, German version of Facebook, the German version of Wikipedia, the Vietnamese version of Wikipedia, both show Facebook. Interesting. So what we've noticed is on the first page, Facebook isn't present here, which is very, very interesting. Maybe they're not indexed it in the search engine, I'm not sure. But that is interesting, that hasn't come up. And also we do not have page numbers, we just have a show more button. So let's quickly scroll down and see what else pops up. App Store, the French version of Wikipedia, Wall Street Journal, apps. Okay, let's quickly see. So let's just quickly see if we can do a site search for it. See if it pops up. Facebook.com. Okay, so maybe it's not indexed in the search engine just yet. Let's try something a bit more specific. Facebook login. Okay, so now when we do the login, it's popped up with a few news results, which is interesting. One talks about Facebook login in the article title, as you can see here. So that's interesting. So it definitely seems to be just pulling anything from this query into the title of the article and it's pulled it up. But I don't understand why this news article, casual field interviewer in the Isles of Man, has shown up. That's definitely irrelevant. So as we can see at the beginning, definitely the user intent is a bit off a little bit, especially with the news. and it doesn't seem too good that a main website, maybe it's being blocked from being crawled by Ahrefs bot. That's why it's probably not showing up in this beta search engine, because that's how Yep.com is getting all these websites, is by Ahrefs crawling them. So that's interesting. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, let's just look at local results for a sec. So Sydney Thai food. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so we have 10 cheapest international spring break destinations as the news, 13th the best water slide watering holes. These news results are very irrelevant. They should definitely tweak that. Let's look at the images for a moment. Okay, so we definitely have some relevant images, which is nice, some restaurants, which is good, and some relevant websites like Concrete Playground and Broadsheet. For those who do not know, basically restaurateur and lifestyle websites in Australia and internationally. Okay, so what do we have? So we don't have any local results like a map pack or anything like that. Once again, we have images showing up. We have news that show up. The news is irrelevant, as I've mentioned. We've got TripAdvisor, Uber Eats. So a lot of them are list variations, like top 10 best restaurants, Thai restaurants in Sydney 2022, top 10 best Thai food delivery in Sydney 2023, so it's recently updated by Uber Eats. We have a lifestyle website, DoorDash. A lot of these seem to be just list variations. Do we have any actual restaurants that have come up yet? Okay, so one restaurant at the very, very bottom. So all these other ones are all informational results, and then we have one that I would suggest is more around, I guess, commercial, as close as commercial as you can get, that actually gives a specific Thai restaurant. Let's see what comes up in the second page list. Then we have another restaurant, Thai Patong. So out of the first 14 or so results, 2 of them are restaurants, and essentially all the other ones are just information based. I'm getting a lot of vibes at the moment from Google in the early 2000s. This would be a very, very similar kind of search experience. It's very, I would say, primitive to a degree, but at the same time, it's quite nice if it was more refined and having more accurate results. Okay, so let's do some quick comparisons. So far we've seen with Facebook that doesn't have Facebook in the actual search engine, which is interesting. There's quite a lot of international results that come up, especially Wikipedia, that would never come up just normally in Google at this stage. And essentially with local results, it's not really 100% or after. Okay, let's look at someone famous for a sec. Let's look at Einstein. Probably spelled that wrong. Okay, do you mean Einstein? Cool. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so far I've got the Wikipedia here again. Appears to be a cafe of some kind. Bagel Bros, coffee menu. So very, very mixed results from Yep.com. Definitely the intent is a bit all over the place. It understands we're probably looking for Einstein, and we're looking at the historical figure, but now it's showing up coffee results as well. I am searching from Sydney. Maybe this is a Sydney based restaurant. I've never seen it before. Let's quickly check if that's influencing anything. Find the store in Sydney, or is this an international website? Okay, so we have an American website that's popping up, which is very, very bizarre. Definitely was not expecting that at all. Okay, so as we can see, it's definitely a big hit and miss. As we can see here. What else is coming up? We have the Wikipedia result. We have the knowledge panel from Wikipedia. We have an American restaurant coming up, even though I'm searching from Sydney. We have some education institute probably dedicated to Einstein, or have some type of name towards or relevancy. Some images, have a meme that pops up here. Cool. Try searching on Bing, Google, DuckDuckGo, Mojik. So probably it knows that's not the best search engine, so it's probably offering you an alternative. Not the best sign, especially for someone who maybe is investing into trying to put more energy to get the 90-10 revenue split that I mentioned earlier. For content creators, it's definitely trying to get more information for users, which is quite good, but not good if you want users to stay on this particular search engine. Britannica, Wikipedia again. The same result has come up from first place and showing up in I would say that's probably about 7th place again. So the repetition of search results, very interesting. Then we have a different language variation of the Wikipedia. Then we have a university, got Caltech's papers about Einstein. Cool, so definitely needs more refining. So far we've done just a general search for Facebook, done a location search, and we've done a historical figure. So let's just try and see what happens if we type in Albert Einstein, see what pops up. So have Albert Einstein here, got some more news. It's super relevant, but I guess it is the most relevant news result that we've seen to date just yet. We do not have that cafe showing up, which is good. So we had an early result, and a lot of it is just pretty much Wikipedia that keeps coming up. So as we can see, there's not a lot of information that's indexed outside of Wikipedia at this stage for Albert Einstein. Let's do a quick comparison. Let's see what happens if we search Facebook. Facebook, boom, comes up. Facebook.com is here. Let's just see. I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Let's see if we can do that site colon result for Facebook. Oh, let's just check the direct URL, see if it pops up for the comparison. Okay, you get very weird results from yep.com. This definitely looks like some type of spam, even virus ridden website here. So definitely they've put in the exact facebook.com in the page title and in the URL here. That's why it's coming up. Yeah, all this stuff here is pretty much spam if I had to guess. Yep, complete rubbish. And if you were to put that in a search result here just for fun, you'd probably get Facebook pop up. Yep. Okay, so doing a quick comparison. Spam, actual search result, it's fine. Let's try Facebook login. A little bit slow. Okay, once again, yep, can't get that. Facebook login, you will get that result. Okay, let's try that Sydney Thai food dinner. That comparison, once again, not local. Google is showing up doing a wonderful job, but these results are very similar. That yep.com has TripAdvisor, same type of listicle results, so the intent is roughly the same for food related, but it doesn't have that local result that Google offers. And let's go to the final one, Albert Einstein. So far comes up knowledge result, theoretical physicist. Let's see what pops up here. Let's see if the knowledge panel result that pops up is exactly the same. Let's see. So we have data from Wikipedia. Albert Einstein, 14th March 1879, 18th April 1955, German-born theoretical physicist. No, so it's not using the exact information in the about, which is interesting. So it's definitely refined it here in the knowledge panel from Google's results. Okay, so I think I've seen enough. Let's chuck in my quick summary here. Definitely this search engine needs a lot of refinement, so let's go pros and cons. The pros is the 90-10 revenue split. I think for the content creator, I think that's a great pro to have. I don't know how many people are going to use this search engine, considering how bad the actual results have been so far. Example, Facebook not being present. So maybe that 90-10 revenue split is definitely a carrot for content creators, but there needs to be more clarity behind that, how it's calculated, so on and so forth. So I think that's probably the biggest pro. Another pro is no ads. That's really about it. No ads and a good revenue split, but that's a bit thin if you want to take some of that search engine, that market share away from Google and other up and coming search engines as well. Let's go into the cons. The cons, definitely the intent behind your searches needs a lot more refining. I don't think it's really good. I'm not happy about it. What else do we have? Big websites not showing up in search results being indexed, like Facebook for example. That's pretty crazy in my mind. And multi-language results, probably because there isn't too much of an index. This is why a lot of other websites are being presented in different languages to fill up the results. Perfect example, Wikipedia showing up in different languages from Vietnamese to German, English. But over time, there could be bigger and better things. This is beta mode, but would I consider investing my time into this search engine as someone who specializes in SEO? At the moment, I wouldn't recommend clients or myself waste any time. There's a lot more refinement that needs to be done. I don't think that a lot of people will use this search engine if they don't improve in a lot of these areas that I've highlighted. But once again, thank you so much guys for sticking around. I'll be putting out another video later out in the next week or two. Stick around. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.